When the studio was mothballed for lockdown, I did try working from my flat, but it was very difficult. I'm a very messy painting and I found it very restricting and tedious. But I did manage to do several quick studies from photos and drawings that I did when I went to Nerja in January and February in Spain. Nerja is near Malaga and I've been going there for the past 25 years, and every year seeing the carnival, which their town puts on 7 weeks before Easter. It's very spectacular. All ages take part and they spend all year making their wonderful costumes. The children love to get dressed up, and the painting is of a girl of about 10 or 11 years old, and she was part of a big group of about 30 or 40 children who were dressed either in royal blue or yellow, and for some reason the boys were dressed as frogs, green frogs. I'm not really sure why, but they all had a wonderful time. They spend 3 or 4 hours parading around the town, and they finish at midnight in a marquee in the centre of the town. It's very noisy and very exuberant, and they get really tired, and you can catch them. Even with them face-like masks, they look exhausted at times. But if they see you photographing them, they immediately go into a pose. But it did strike me when I was making these photographs, it's similar to our lockdown in that when I went out for my daily lockdown walk, you put on a good face, no matter how sad or depressed you feel about the situation. Whoever you meet, you're smiling, you're waving, you're making cheery comments to them. You want to lift people's spirits rather than pull them down. And I did make an association between doing these paintings in that lovely, joyful time in Nerja to my walks around the town during the lockdown. And of course, I don't know whether I'm going to be there next year, but I really hope I will.